If your dog hides when they're sick, you probably think they're just being stubborn, or maybe they want to be alone, or perhaps they're just tired. But here's what nobody tells you. When your dog hides during illness, they're not being difficult. They're running one of the oldest survival programs in their DNA. And most owners completely misunderstand what it means. Every year, millions of dogs get sick, and millions of owners miss the signs because they don't understand why their dog is hiding. A study from Veterinary Behaviors found that over 60% of dog owners don't recognize early signs of illness because their dog hides before showing obvious symptoms. By the time you see your dog is sick, they've probably been hiding it for days. Why? Because in the wild, a sick animal is a vulnerable animal. Predators look for weakness. A wolf that shows illness becomes a target. Your dog's brain is still running that same ancient program. When they feel unwell, their first instinct isn't to come to you for help. It's to hide, to find a safe, quiet place where nothing can hurt them while they're weak. This doesn't mean your dog doesn't trust you. It means their survival instinct is older than their bond with humans. Understanding this could save your dog's life, because once you know why they hide, you can learn to spot the signs earlier. And earlier detection means faster treatment. Before we continue, hit that like button. Not for me. For every dog who hides when they need help the most. Subscribe to Canine Lab so you don't miss the rest of this video. Now let me show you what's actually happening inside your dog's brain when they get sick. When your dog gets sick, their brain does something that seems counterintuitive. It tells them to hide, not because they don't love you, because their survival instinct is screaming, weakness equals danger. This is called behavioral immunity. It's a survival strategy seen across the animal kingdom. A sick animal in the wild is easy prey. Predators don't hunt the strongest. They hunt the weakest, the limping gazelle, the coughing wolf, the dog who can't run. So evolution created a solution. When an animal feels sick, their brain triggers hiding behavior before they even show symptoms. Your dog isn't choosing to hide from you. Their brain is trying to protect them. Scientists at the University of Veterinary Medicine, Vienna, found that dogs actively hide signs of pain and illness. They studied dogs with chronic arthritis and discovered that owners consistently underestimated their dog's pain level. Why? Because the dogs were hiding it. This is the same reason your dog might eat grass when their stomach hurts, or why they might refuse food when they're sick. Their body is trying to fix itself in the only ways it knows. But here's the problem. Your dog's survival instinct doesn't know they live in a safe home with a human who can help them. Their brain is still running ancient programming from thousands of years ago when hiding was the only option. Today, you can help them, but you have to know what to look for. The most common hiding spots tell you something. Under the bed, behind the couch, in the closet, in the basement, anywhere dark, quiet, and enclosed. These spaces feel safe to a sick dog. They feel protected, like a den. When you find your dog in these places, don't just assume they want to be alone. Ask yourself, is this normal behavior? Are they hiding more than usual? Do they seem different? These questions could save their life. So what should you look for? Here are the hidden signs most owners miss. Sign number 1. Your dog seeks out unusual hiding spots. If your dog suddenly starts going under the bed, behind the couch, or into a closet when they never did before, pay attention. Sign number 2. Your dog avoids eye contact. Sick dogs often look away. Not because they're guilty, because avoiding eye contact is a way of hiding vulnerability. Sign number 3. Your dog is restless but won't settle. They might get up and move to different spots, unable to get comfortable. This is often a sign of pain. Sign number 4. Your dog eats less but not zero. Many owners miss this because their dog still eats something. But a decrease in appetite, even small, is a sign. Sign number 5. Your dog sleeps more than usual, but not peacefully. They might sleep in fits and starts, waking frequently. Sign number 6. Your dog flinches when you touch certain areas. This is a clear sign of pain in that specific spot. Sign number 7. Your dog's breathing changes. Faster, shallower, or irregular breathing can indicate illness or pain. If you notice any of these signs, don't wait for your dog to come to you. They won't. Their brain is telling them to hide, not to seek help. So you have to go to them. But how you approach matters. Don't drag them out from their hiding spot. Don't raise your voice. Don't show panic. Dogs pick up on your emotions. If you're scared, they'll be scared. And a scared, sick dog is even harder to help. Instead, sit near their hiding spot. Speak softly. Offer a gentle hand. Let them come to you if they can. If they won't come out, call your vet. Describe what you're seeing. They can help you decide if you need to bring your dog in or if you can monitor at home. The key is to act early, before the hiding becomes the only sign you have.
Here's something that breaks my heart. Many dogs suffer in silence because their owners miss the signs. A study found that over 50% of dogs with significant pain showed no obvious symptoms to their owners, not because the owners were bad, because the dogs were hiding it. This is especially common in older dogs. Arthritis, dental disease, internal issues, all can cause pain that dogs hide. But there's good news. Once you know what to look for, you can become a detective for your dog's health. Start by knowing your dog's normal behavior. What are their usual sleeping spots? How much do they normally eat? What's their typical energy level? When you know what's normal, abnormal becomes obvious. Create a simple health journal. Note any changes in behavior, eating, sleeping, or hiding. Take photos or videos. This is invaluable for your vet. Here's a practical tip. Check your dog's body regularly. Run your hands over their entire body. Feel for lumps, bumps, or tender spots. Watch their reaction. Do this when they're relaxed, not when they are already hiding. Make it a positive experience with treats and praise. If your dog flinches when you touch a certain area, that's a red flag. Also pay attention to their face. Dogs show pain in subtle facial expressions: squinting eyes, flattened ears, tight lips, a furrowed brow. These micro-expressions happen before your dog starts hiding. If you learn to read them, you can catch illness earlier. The bottom line is this: your dog will not tell you when they're sick. Their brain won't let them. Hiding is hardwired. So you have to be the one who notices. You have to be the detective. You have to be their advocate. Because by the time your dog can't hide anymore, they're already very sick.
Let me give you a real example of how this works. A dog named Max started hiding under the bed. Not all the time, but more than usual. His owner noticed, but thought he was just tired. 3 days later, Max stopped eating. His owner finally took him to the vet. Diagnosis: a blockage in his intestine that required emergency surgery. The vet said if they'd waited another day, Max might not have made it. Those 3 days of hiding were the warning signs. Max's brain was trying to protect him by hiding, but hiding almost cost him his life. Another dog named Bella started sleeping in the closet. Her owner thought it was quirky, but Bella was hiding a dental infection that had spread to her jaw. By the time they caught it, she needed multiple extractions. The vet said the infection had been brewing for weeks. Bella had been hiding it the whole time. These stories are not rare. They happen every day in homes around the world. The good news is, you can prevent this, not by forcing your dog to stop hiding, by understanding why they hide. When you know that hiding is a survival instinct, not a choice, you stop waiting for your dog to tell you something's wrong. You start looking, you start noticing, you start acting. If your dog is hiding more than usual, don't wait. Check on them, observe them, call your vet. It might be nothing, or it might be everything. But here's the beautiful part. When you catch illness early, you can help your dog heal faster, with less pain, with less fear. Because the best medicine isn't just what the vet prescribes. It's the owner who notices, the owner who cares, the owner who understands that hiding isn't rejection, it's survival, and you're their best chance at surviving well.
So here's what you need to take away from all of this. Your dog hides when they're sick, not because they don't trust you, because their brain is running ancient survival software that doesn't know you can help. The hiding isn't personal, it's biological. Every time you find your dog in an unusual hiding spot, don't get annoyed. Don't drag them out. Don't ignore it. Stop. Observe. Ask yourself, is this normal? Check for other signs: decreased appetite, changes in sleeping, flinching when touched, changes in breathing. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Call your vet. Describe what you're seeing. Let them help you decide next steps. And remember, You are not bothering your vet. They would rather see your dog early for nothing than late for something serious. The most important thing you can do is know your dog. Know their normal. Know their habits. Know their hiding spots. When you know what's normal, you'll recognize what's not, and that recognition could save their life. Your dog is not being difficult when they hide. They're being a dog, an animal with instincts older than human civilization. But you are their human, and you have something those ancient wolves never had. You have love, you have medicine, you have the power to help. Don't let their instinct to hide keep you from helping them. Be the detective, be the advocate, be the one who notices. Because your dog is waiting for you to find them, not because they want to hide, because their brain won't let them do anything else. You are their only voice when they can't speak. Use it.